Alright guys, so this is going to be a fun one because this is kind of like the Fairy Tail AU. This is going to be a fun one because this is a Halo AU. I don't really do a lot of Halo stuff, and even though I do enjoy Halo, I haven't really done anything in regards to. I don't do a lot with Halo, and probably because the series has fallen off completely with me and off the rails with me, and yeah. So this is a Halo AU where we take so I'm basically taking a bunch of other characters like the Fairy Tail AU and putting them in the Halo universe. And if you're wondering where in continuity this is kind of like the canon between Halo 2 and 3. That's where we are. It's like the canon in between Halo 2 and 3, and essentially what it is that... Well, actually, no, it's set before Halo, excuse me. There was some stuff that I wanted to do, and maybe because this idea just came to me like a day or so ago, so I haven't really ironed it out. So, yeah, I'll probably come back to it like the Fairy Tail AU and delve like further and more deeper into it. So, yeah. Anyway, so the Halo AU. So let's get started with this Halo AU. So this basically revolves around perfectly around Reach. This basically falls around like the fall of Reach and what was going on outside of the main team. Our main story follows around like different groups that were doing different things during Reach. You have Dipper, who in this continuity, he, Mabel, Wendy, Seuss, and Pacifica and Gideon are part of the basic military unit. Like, they are just a squad of regular soldiers who are more or less trying to get civilians to they're basically doing search and rescue during the fall of Reach. They're basically like going around looking and searching for anyone who can be found and brought back to, somewhere like a safe zone to be like to evac off world, because by this point the Reach invasion is getting bad. We are neck deep in Covenant forces. So that basically follows their story, where it's their group trying to rescue anyone and everyone, while at the same time avoiding Covenant forces. Meanwhile, you have Anne, Sasha, and Marcy, who are a trio of Spartans. Yeah, all three of them are Spartans, and they're basically, their whole thing is to hold a military complex that is essential for building Spartan weapons. So their whole thing is beholding this, but Anne believes, she's like, I want to do something other than what Hazley tells us. Hazley is just like, Dr. Hazley is just like, fuck this bitch. We need to be out there saving lives. And Sasha's like, no, we need to be here. Marcy is like, yeah, it's logically we need to be here. And Anne's like, fuck this, I'm out. So she leaves, and Sasha and Marcy are like, oh my god, let's go. So they follow after her, and the trio essentially go off into they go further into the city, into one of the cities, while they're trying to battle and help contain the growing Covenant forces. So the three of them are battling that. I even would love to have a great moment where, also fun fact, Grimes, Sprig, and Unin are all AI. They're all the trio's AI. So we have Sprig, who is Anne's AI, who's a little he's a little broken, but he was gonna either be the leader, or so Anne was like, I'll take him. Grimes is Sasha's AI, and Unin is Marcy's AI. And they basically guide the three Spartans as they're doing this. And even Grimes is like, for honor, we will go forth into battle and conquer these Covenant swine. I even would love to have this great moment where like the three of them encounter like a trio of elites, of like not just elites, but I'm talking like the heavily armored with sword, like they are close to the Prophet level elites, and one just cracks cracks open the energy sword, and then the other two follow, and they're just like, let's go. So it'd just be a 3-on-3 fight between between the 3 Spartans and the 3 elites, where it would just be this, like, they all converge and fight in this one single room as they're all just slugging it out. Meanwhile, you have Luz, who is along with you have Luz, who is with Amity, Willow, Hunter, and Gus, who are all ODST, and their whole mission is to escort Ida, who in here is a member of the Spartan project that is high value and she needs to be saved. But Ida is trying to rescue as many Spartans as she can, because she's already seeing, like, yeah, we're losing Spartans left and right on Reach. We need to, mitigate this and try to try to rescue Spartans and rescue other people. I don't care what what Dr. Hazley says. Fuck her. You notice there's a running trend. Yeah, Hazley is not very much liked in Halo, for obvious reasons, but yeah. So she's also ignoring Hazley's orders and trying to rescue people as well. So Ida is being asked to be escorted by Luz and her ODST team in order to get to a safe zone and get her off world. Eventually, there's also another one of Marco, who is also a Spartan, but his whole team got killed, and he's the only Spartan remaining, and he has Star as his AI. So she's talking to him in his head as he's like the last living Spartan, trying to find others who... He's trying to, like, locate other Spartans and trying to get back in the fight after he was on a drop ship. He was basically on a carrier headed to a location. It got shot down. He was the only survivor of that team. So now he's trying to fight his way back into he's trying to get back into the fight. It's kind of like that level in Reach where you're wounded and you don't have your shields and you just have the pistol. Yeah, that's Marco right now. Only he has Star talking in his head most of the time. Excuse me. Eventually, Luz and her team do encounter Marco, and they're like, holy shit, that's a Spartan. That's like, I've never seen a Spartan up close. And he's like, I'm Marco. I'm here to get in the fight. And then he just, like, he sees like a elite sneaking up on, he just goes pop pop, and he just shoots the thing in the head, and already everyone's like, we will do whatever you fucking want, sir. So Marco joins them. Meanwhile, Dipper and his team encounter Anne, Sasha, and Marcy, who are who they run into after taking out those trio of elites. And Sasha keeps the energy sword, and she's like, spoils of war. So now it's just a matter of everyone getting off world. So the now two united groups have to find a way off world, but at the same time, like, there's not a lot of characters do make it off. Like, a lot of them, there are some casualties along the way. Like Marcy, who's just trying to, like, explaining a plan she has, and she just gets sniped in the head. Then you have Dipper, who actually, like, gets killed by a hunter. It just comes up and just impales him. And Sasha actually dies, killing the 2 hunters that killed Dipper. So needless to say, not a lot of characters get out alive in this situation. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, this was just kind of a rough idea I had, and like I said, like with the fairy tale idea, I'd love to revisit this one. But in the meantime, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this Halo AU? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? And what other characters could you see and their roles in this Halo AU? Just comment below, let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this. And if you haven't already, hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon where you guys can see exclusive content, and if you hit the 4th tier, you can send me videos to do here on YouTube as well. But other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.